Right, hi people. What the hell was that? Paper in my drink. Ugh. Well, they're putting paper in bottles of fizzy drink now, are they? There's even more in here. What the hell? Paper in my drink. I think I might be returning that bottle of fertilizer to the shop tomorrow. I don't know. Unless I get a tea strain of that and then start straining fizzy drinks. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little review on the camera phone. Just give me a few minutes. Just share this out because we've not done it. Yeah. Maybe that's the extra flavour they put in bottles of drink now. Tied with paper flavour. Tasty. Ugh. Right, okay, so I need to mute my volume and share the video out. So I tend to do videos without even like letting people know. So in a minute, I'll be talking about the phone, what my thoughts about the phone is. Like my own little kind of review. And yeah, if trolls don't like it, they can go and climb back under their rock because they're not really welcome to come on my channel, to be honest with you. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm getting the thumbs down already, but hey, it don't matter. You can thumb me down as many times as you like, you're still supporting my channel. So thank you. Right, so in a minute, I'll talk about the phone. The ups and the downs, the goods and the bad. Although I've only had it like at the box a couple of hours, I still have my freedom of speech to say about the phone. You know, everyone does reviews on anything they buy, and it helps the manufacturers, the people that build the phones, to build a better one next time. So I'm going to give you my opinion on the phone and my kind of like scoring for it, okay? But first of all, I need to go and empty this and get another drink. A cold one. I've got a bottle of drink here, but it's gone warm. So I'm going to quickly go and get a cold bottle of drink, nip to the bathroom, and I'll be with you. Gives time for other people to come and watch. Right, okay, so first of all, before I start, another quick thank you to Beth, Jackie and James for making the donation the other night. I do appreciate it. You guys don't need to donate. I'm not forcing you to donate, but if you want to donate anytime, that's up to you. It's your free will, your choice, whatever. I'm not going to reject it because I could, it's not so much I could do with the money, but any money I do get will go on other equipment. That's what I want to do, is buy different equipment so I can use it and do more streams for you guys to entertain you, for you to watch. So I've just been outside to put some rubbish away and I've got to take out my ice pole wrappers. Oh, that's nice and cold. So I'm drinking out of the bottle, but that is not pure juice, that's diluted. It's got 3 different juices in there. Hello, Bev. So anyway, smile for Beth. So anyway, if you've not seen the phone, this is the phone which eventually came today. It's supposed to come yesterday, but there's a screw up on the actual shopping cart. I waited all day for it yesterday, and when I noticed that it said it's not coming till Saturday today, I had a little bit of a dig at Amazon, and he said, well, it seems like you put it for 1 day delivery Saturday. I said, no, I put it for next day, which was for Friday, for 5 to 10 delivery. So it meant the delivery should have been there between 5 and 10 o'clock. But it didn't. It actually arrived at 11:45 this morning. So it actually came in a box, an Amazon box. And I thought, that might have just been the case for it, because I've actually ordered a case for this, a leather case, a bit like this one, my contract one, and this one you open up and you can put a couple of cards in there. So I've ordered the case for this phone, and I have actually noticed that this phone is near enough the same size. It's just slightly smaller. This is like a 5.3 inch screen, and this is a 5.5, so it's only a couple of inches smaller. Kind of looks near enough the same, but this actually has 3 buttons on the side, while my contract one has 2 buttons. I didn't know that this one, sorry, you can't see all that well, can you? I didn't know that my contract one actually has got Android 8 in it. This has actually got Android 7. This is made by DOOGEE, Chinese manufacturer. Let me just go to my Amazon, and I'll tell you specifications on it again. Yeah, but it came in a box like that. I thought, because usually, mobile phones comes in like boxes about that bloody deep, don't they? This one came in a very small box, like so, and it was actually sat right up in the top. I didn't even think there's a phone in it. I thought it's just like the charger and the instruction manual. I thought, where's the phone? Where's the phone? And it's got like a little flip. And all we had to do was do the flip, and the phone was sitting there. And it comes with its own free plastic casing as well. I can see that. I'm trying to get onto my Amazon so I can read some of the specifications out. So yeah, it was tucked right up in the box, which is a bit silly really, because if the phone had been dropped, it would have smashed the screen, because the screen was facing that way and not in that way. I've got the phone. I've taken the SIM card out, because it does need a SIM card, out of my old phone, being my old 6-year plus Samsung Galaxy Tab N700. Don't know what Android version that's got on there, but it will not take a lot of the newer Android applications on there. So I've taken the SIM card out of there and the memory card, and I've put it in here. So I've got giffgaff on here at the moment. Memory card, I think it's 32 gig. Yeah, about 32 gig memory card. Now the specifications on this phone is as follows. It's the mobile unlocked. It's unlocked. It's got 2 SIM cards in, but I've only put 1 SIM card in. So I could put another one if I want to, but I don't see the point of having 2 SIM cards in, you know, unless you want 2 SIM cards in. You know, you got your contacts split in different groups. Maybe you could use one for work if I was working, the other one for just normal day-to-day kind of stuff. It's a DOOGEE x53. It's 3G, not 4G, 3G. It's dual SIM smartphone with 3-inch screen. It actually plays widescreen that way, 1080 I think it is. It doesn't really tell me a lot about the phone, to be honest with you. It doesn't give you the actual specifications of the actual video playback on Amazon. But it does have Android 7. It's got a octa-core processor in it, an MT6580M, 1 gig RAM and 16 gig ROM, so it's got 16 gig memory built in. When I turned it on and went into the settings, if I go to memory, now it's got 1 gig memory and I've used 97. Well, I've got 97 megabytes left apparently. Performance normal, average use 89%. So that don't. I think I've actually got 29 applications used in memory in the last 3 hours. It's actually got 38 apps installed now. Storage wise, 16 gig, but it actually has used 7.16 gig. So before I installed a couple of applications, like the application for the camera, cut the bus timetable applications, and 1 or 2 Google applications, which I thought might be necessary for the phone. Before I installed that, it actually had 6 gig of stuff installed. So I've actually got about half of the storage left actually on the phone internal memory. The SD card is a 32 gig, as I say. You know, I've got Android applications and stuff in there, but I've not installed them. I don't plan to install them actually. I really want to get the memory card because when the memory card on this gets full, with the actual application that runs from here to the mobile phone, I can actually download directly the video files to my mobile phone wirelessly without actually taking the SIM card out and putting it in the phone or the computer. I can actually download the files from here and free up the memory card by just downloading onto the phone, which is pretty cool. Right, when I got this, I found it a little bit kind of temperamental to find out how to put the SIM card and the memory card in. I didn't, I looked around, I couldn't see the little notch. It's usually around the back, but on this one, the notch is at the front of the phone. Being right there, you can see it. It's just right in the corner there. And when you actually pull the cover off, it looked like you was actually pulling the phone in half, you know, taking the phone. You know, if it really looked like you was ripping the phone in half, you know, kind of thing. But you're not. What you're doing is you're just taking the casing off. And the only thing is with this case is that the buttons, which has got 3 lots of buttons, you've got your power on and off, you've got your volume up and down, then you've got your other button to control your phone, I suppose, you know, to turn it on and off, standby. They're actually inserted in the actual case bit, which you pull off to get into the memory card. And yeah, thank you, Beth. So the actual control buttons are actually on the casing that you take off for when you put the battery, your memory card and your SD card in. Let's say this is like a dual dual SIM card, but I'm only putting one in, and I'm using gift gaff on this at the moment. But what I'm thinking of doing is taking the memory card, well, not the memory card, but the SIM card, which is a contract one, from my tablet, pull it in here, and then the gift gaff into the actual tablet, because I don't use the tablet that much. So I'm going to swap the SIM card over probably a bit later on tonight. So eventually, after getting the case off, you know, it's quite easy to install your SIM card, your memory card, and your battery. The graphics is pretty cool on it, but the photos, when you're taking a photo, it's okay, but it's not brilliant, you know. Now, I've just taken a photo of my screen, and it comes out kind of like blurry for some reason. Now, apparently, this has got a dual camera at the back, but on reading some reviews, they state that although it's got 2 cameras at the back, one of them is fake. It's actually using 1 camera lens and not 2. That I'm not worried about, because I don't really take a lot of photos on my mobile phones. Sometimes I might try to do a live stream. So the quality depends on, you know, I suppose, the conditions outside or inside if I'm going to do a video. I haven't done a video on here at the moment, but, you know, if the camera doesn't look that good while I'm taking the picture, I don't know what the quality is going to be like on the camera. It's supposed to be 5 megapixels front and back. You know, I could have got another phone with 8 megapixels, but, you know, as I say, I don't really do a lot of photos or videos on my mobile phone, to be honest with you. I tend to do it, you know, live streaming, or I take this out with me, or one of my older cameras. And if I'm doing a nighttime investigation, I do it with my nighttime night vision cameras. Now, when you take a photo, you've got like this little kind of like whirly button thing. That's where you take your photo, and that's where you take your video. When I actually first started to use this, it only had like 1 button. But as soon as you hit that button, it actually makes it into 2, the video and the photo. You've got your settings on there for your white balance and exposure, color effects and stuff like that, which is pretty good. But am I going to use it? I don't know. You know, I can sit around and muck around with the effects if I want to. Don't like it, I can put it back to the restore defaults. So I'm going to probably like muck around with that at some time. Captured number 40 shots. I haven't taken 40 shots because it's actually downloaded video photos from my SIM card. So you can actually muck around with the video and the actual photo settings by looks of things. Not like you can on some of the Android phones that I've noticed. I don't know if I can do it on my contract one. Never really checked, to be honest with you. No, it's got like ZSD. I don't know what it is. Face detection, auto screen detection, self timer. It tells you how many shots you've captured. Picture size, 5 megabytes, 4.3. ISO is set as auto. It's got there saying like face beauty, but it's not actually highlighted, so I don't know what the face beauty is. Maybe that's for something different. It's got anti-flicker, image properties, white balance, C mode, color effects, exposure, and store location. So you can actually store your photos in a particular folder, I suppose. So, you know, the camera has got some good kind of like features. A video. I think it's videoing right now. Yeah, it's videoing right now. Stop that. Play that back. Complete action using photos just once. The playback on the video is taking time for it to load up. You know, only like recorded for 5 seconds, and it's like just spinning. It's like, you know, with YouTube, when you're waiting for it to play back, it's just spinning. Why, I don't know. So, you know, I need to find out why that happens. You know, you got normal mode. You got blur feature if you want blur feature on it. So I think with my contract phone, although that's dual camera, one actually takes a normal picture while the second camera at the back takes the blurred feature. Oh, there's face beauty. Face beauty actually brings it up a little bit more, kind of brighter, but not that much. All right, let's come out of camera. You can actually, like, you know, flick it around. So if you're taking a photo that way, you can do that. Or you can change the camera to face view so you can actually take a selfie or whatever. You know, there is a lot of applications installed, as I say. You got like calendar, calculator, contacts, clock, Chrome, downloads, drive, Duo, where you can actually Duo video conferences between 2 different people, like, you know, face-to-face videoing. Gmail, I think, was installed. No, actually, I think I installed Gmail. You got Maps, Gallery, FM radio, File Manager. Google was installed. Google Play was in. I think I installed Google Play myself. Yeah, I did actually. You got Google Maps, messaging, music, phone, Play Store, Play Music, Play Movies and TV, photos. You got your settings. Got a built-in sound recorder. It's even got voice search as well and YouTube. So it's got a lot of applications already like installed. Now, I haven't really used the phone much, to be honest with you. You know, all I've done is downloaded like Facebook, YouTube, ProBus London, so I can get the times on when my bus is due. My phone contact number, so I can, you know, tell people what my phone number is if I can't remember it. Gmail I installed, and the 4EE action camera. So I've only installed 8 applications since I've got the phone. And that's all I probably will install. All right, catch you later, Beth. Thanks so much. Yeah, check out the video later. Don't work too hard. Love, like, catch you later. Cheers. Oh, Jackie. And like, you know, Jackie contributed towards the phone. It weren't just from Bev. I actually decided to take a part of each of your donations, Bev, Jackie, and James, to buy the phone between you. So the phone did come through. What I have noticed that when you're charging the battery up, it does get very warm, and I mean very warm. It gets more warmer than my other phone does, my contract phone. So, you know, picking it up when it's charging, you can feel the difference. You know, when I'm holding it now, you know, you can still feel the warmth at the back, because it's probably like, you know, the processor running in the back, and it's got probably like a dozen or so applications running. I'm going to try to find a way of closing those applications down, because I think when you turn the phone on, it actually automatically loads up and starts running applications. A bit like your computer in one way, it always loads up applications. But with the phone, you know, like charging, it does get quite warm, you know, and I mean quite warm. It's like if you go in the sun and the sun is really like blistering down on you, and you can feel the heat hitting your arm. That's what it feels like. It's not like a burning sensation. It's not like, you know, accidentally knocking a scalding cup of hot water over you or anything like that. It's just hot, you know. And I know a lot of phones do get hot when they're charging up. When I went out today, I had to go to the post office to send off Charmy's little gift, which I have now done. Charmy, if you're watching, I've actually sent it off today. I did take both out, and I turned them both on, and I noticed that the screen, the brightness on this one was slightly better than my contract one. And yeah, I checked on both of the settings, and they both were turned up all the way, and I could see the contents of this phone better than I could on my contract phone. So the brightness is a bit more better on here than it is on my other phone. The only thing I don't like about it is, like, you know, the photos doesn't come out sometimes properly. It comes out a bit too blurred, or, you know, the color scheme isn't that brilliant on it. But if you need to turn it on my phone, if you swipe it that way, then you get your lock code come up. On this one, you've actually got like, it's got like a padlock here, then you've got to swipe up to do it. On my other one, it's across. No, there ain't that much difference, but, you know, when you've been using the other phone a lot more than this one, because I've only just got this one, you're used to like swiping across, not going up, you know. And I don't think there's any other way you can actually change it. I know that I can actually remove the swipe, and I can actually speak to the phone and tell it to unlock it. It says like swipe from icon for voice assistance. So it's actually got like voice assistance. Let's see if it actually unlocks the phone. I don't think it will. Listening. Unlock my phone. Unlock with your voice. Unlock your phone by saying, "Okay, Google." Right, okay. Let's try that again. It'd be crazy if it does it. So if I lose it and someone, like, you know, clicks on and says, "Unlock my phone, Google," and it unlocks it. Unlock my phone, Google. No, what it does, it just like comes back onto the main kind of like unlocking screen, and the actual bar is like hiding a part of my lock. So it doesn't do what you think it does. You know, I'm offline, so, you know, I don't think that makes any difference, because, like, you know, you don't need to be online to unlock your phone. Let me see what it does. If I'll go online, take off airplane mode, and actually if you pull it down, scroll down when your phone's on, it gives you settings that way. Now on my other phone, come out of the camera. When I scroll down on my other phone, that's what I get on that phone. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. On this one, 3, 6, 9. Then there's even more. One there, 10. So you've got the same amount of like options, but this one kind of gives you a bit more space, while my contract one doesn't. So, and you can edit these. I don't think I can edit on this one, but on the cheap phone you can. So where's my microphone? Right, hang on. I'm going to ask Google to play some music. I ain't got no music, but let's see if it can find some free music for me. Google, can you play me some free music?
Which music app?
Play music.
Sorry, which app?
Play music app.
Sorry, which app?
YouTube.
Sorry, which app?
YouTube.
Sorry, which app?
YouTube.
Sorry, which app?
See, he's having problems trying to hear what I'm saying. And I think the microphone is down at the bottom. You've got the speakers down there. And I think the microphone is just underneath that speaker, but the cover is actually covering that like microphone. So it's going to have a little bit of problem. If I remove the plastic, let's try it again. Google, play some music. Make sure I've got to press the microphone. Google, play me some music, please.
All right.
Now it comes up with the application, which I've got to allow. Subscribe to play music. Subscribe, okay. But then I've got to pay for it. $9.99 per month, individual, family, $14.99. So I'm going to say no thanks. Get unlimited ad-free music, no thanks. So I can't play that one. So let's close that for a second. For some reason it won't let me close the damn thing. Right, hang on. Let's try it again. Google, find me some music to listen to on YouTube. And it actually does bring like some music on here. Like some music videos. I suppose because I have not said what music video, it hasn't done it. So it's just more like mucking around with any phone where it's got like, you know, Alexa, you know, and I think what you need is like a lot of music installed on your phone so you can actually scan that music and play the music you like. Hi, Eugenia and Charmy. So, yeah, it's probably got a lot more features on it, but, you know, I've not really been playing with it. You know, I've only had it half a day. I'm not, you know, I've not installed a lot of applications. I still need to like muck around with the color settings. You know, it ain't too bad because like when I did have a different wallpaper on, it kind of looked kind of bland, you know. It was like kind of not bright like it's supposed to be. It's like kind of dim. But since I changed the actual background color, It's actually made it like not a lot more nicer. For some reason my clock's gone missing. So I'm going to have to find the application for that. I can't remember if it had a clock on it, to be honest with you. I know it has got time on there, but usually it like a clock or something up there on the top there. This one hasn't for some reason. It did have, but it seems to have disappeared now. Now on this one, it doesn't do nothing when you push it that way, because that's the end. But on my other phone, being the Huawei P-Smart, on this phone, although I'm at the end, when I do it on my other phone, it actually brings up news from Google, and it says like first woman fined in Denmark for wearing full face veil, and you know, other bits of news and stuff like that. So like, you know, the time on here is missing for some reason, so I've got to try to get that back. It actually shows it there when I actually turn it back on, but when I go into the settings, it's not there. So I don't know why that does that, to be honest with you. But you know, I've got the time up there, but I don't have the date or nothing showing. So I'm going to have to try to find a widget or an app to have the actual time down here again. So I don't really bother looking at the top of the screen unless I want to find out how much battery power I got. Now, it's light. You know, it's quite nice and light. It's not heavy, you know, even with the plastic covering. It is light. You know, I can balance it on my finger. So, you know, it's got a good balance to it. You know, it's not heavy. You know, it did tend to get a bit warm when it was in my pocket when I was out, you know, getting my dinner. You know, I could feel it kind of getting a bit warm. Why, I don't know. But all in all, it is a good cheap phone. £42, you know, a 16 gig internal, 5 3/4, well, 5.3 inches. Android 7. Octa-core processor. You know, it's not bombarded with like applications like some mobiles do. Because I think with this one, when I've got this one, this is also like 16 gig internal. But when I looked at it, he had like 9 gig of applications installed on it already. And, you know, there's a lot of applications I don't use. So I tend to like remove the ones I don't use. But some of the applications that come installed, you can't remove. You've got to keep them there. Because sometimes they are used for the phone itself. So what I like about the phone, it's nice and light. I don't know the actual consumption on the battery because I've, you know, not really charged it up fully yet. I think it said if you put it on standby, you've got like 4 days of standby. Talk time, I'm not sure about. I think it's probably about 300 minutes, 400 minutes continuously talk. Something like that. It's got a 5 megapixel cameras in the rear. The back with one lens, featuring f1.8 aperture and 100% wide angle that can capture all the precious moments of your life, apparently. Smart button creates magic, 3 unique colors: business, silver, matte black, and blush gold. This is the silver color, which I picked because the black one was like £10 extra. Well, I don't know. And I think the other one, which was extra, had like the fingerprint thing. Now this has got a fingerprint on my contract one, and I don't like it. No, it's making you keep moving your finger around all the time, and when it actually gets to scan the whole of your finger, then it like lets you log into your phone. But when you turn your phone off and turn it back on again, you use your fingerprint, it just keeps saying fingerprint not active, or can't find your fingerprint or something like that. So you have to go back into the normal like security settings and like, you know, use your drawing security thing. So I don't like the fingerprint one, to be honest with you. You know, I think this one's got face recognition on it, so I could use it as face recognition, I suppose, if I wanted to. But can you just imagine me, you know, doing face recognition? You know, the camera might not even like me. It probably might crack, you know, when I look at it. It's got you're supposed to have like a better experience to achieve 1 key power saving or 1 key acceleration. So you got 1 key which accelerates your phone, and 1 key where you turn your phone on and off. So there you go. Look, by pressing the top button, it comes up. I've got to open the phone up. By pressing the top phone when the screen's on, you got accelerated, and then you got power saver. What they do at the moment, I don't know. I need to keep mucking around and, you know, mess about with it. Endure battery life. A big battery with long endurance needs to squeeze into the X53 steam body. It powers a volume of 22 milliamps, holding for 400 hours of standby. It comes with 1 year warranty and 6 months for the battery and the charger. So the battery or the charger screws up, you've got 6 months. If your phone breaks down, then you've got a year. I do like it. You know, it's cheap, affordable, it's light, it's not heavy like some of the phones out there. The brightness on the phone's quite nice, you know, contrast. The audio, I've not really checked the audio apart from when I just done it just now, you know, with Alexia. And I don't think I had the volume up all the way, which I didn't know. It was turned all the way down actually, so I'm surprised I actually heard it. Let's try playing a video quickly on YouTube, see what the quality's like. YouTube. So it kind of looks a bit weird, you know. It's not as bright as it's supposed to be. YouTube Premium, no thank you. Right, I don't want to be playing. Actually, if I get a copyright, I get a copyright. It's on YouTube anyway. Standalone VR at 199. Open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Now that's on like normal. So I turn it round. It'll come up with you in full screen. You got it, and that's full screen for you. It's supposed to be like widescreen, and that looks pretty cool actually. Long time no see. Oh, the whole Stephen Dennis, yeah. So you know, it is quite good quality image actually. I do like it. It's not like lifelike. It's not like, you know, brilliant like some of the mobile phones out there. It is still a little bit dark, but you know, each phone gives its own, I suppose, personality. You know, it gives you different video qualities, and this ain't too bad. You know, if I had to like give it some kind of scoring, as I say, it's nice and light. You know, it's got some good features in there. The only kind of things I don't like is like when you was trying to open the battery, well, the casing. You know, I didn't know what it was until I looked on someone's YouTube channel and it showed you. And then when I found it, you know, if you ain't got nails, like I don't, I trim my nails, it's very hard to open that case. So I had to use a pair of scissors, just like slightly scraping the side of the casing itself. So the casing can be a little bit, you know, hard to open sometimes. Sometimes the colour quantity comes like vary sometimes. I don't know why. One minute it's nice and bright, next minute it's kind of like slightly blurry or slightly like not as bright. Could be something in the settings, I don't know. I don't like it where it gets hot when you're charging it or it gets really warm in your pocket, you know, kind of thing. No, because as I say, like when I was charging it up, it did get hot. When I took it out and I had it in my pocket, I could feel, you know, it warming up in my pocket. So that's because that bit there, where the processor and the battery is, I suppose, it's like touching, you know, my leg, and I can feel the heat coming through, you know, my jeans. So it does get a little bit warm in your pocket. That's the only things I don't like about it, you know. I know all phones do get kind of warm. There's nothing we can do about that, you know, that's technology. You know, even your computer gets warm when you're using it. But, you know, for the price, £42, that's a fucking good phone. You know, if I got to score it, I'll give it at least an 8 out of 10. And that's good going. The only thing I don't like about it is that, you know, the case, you've got to like fumble around trying to get the case off. And then you've got to try to find the settings to, like, you know, do your graphics, you know, your brightness and stuff like that. And I've set the brightness on full. I'm sure I put it on full, but it still looks a little bit kind of slightly dim, you know, kind of thing. But I don't understand why it looks dim inside, but when it's outside, you know, I can see exactly what's on this phone. But, you know, with my contract, I can see what's on this one, but I can see better on this phone than I can on that phone while outside. So it's the contrast, which is really, like, weird. But, yeah, you know, if you were to get a spare phone, guys, I'll go for one of these. It's not because I'm, you know, there's no way I'm getting, like, any kind of, like, funding from them. You know, I'm not being sponsored them. I'm not sponsoring them or anything, but it's a great phone, you know. It's 10 times better than my old goddamn Samsung N700 phone, you know, which is like 6 years old. You know, I just bought a new case for that as well, and I ain't going to use that phone. It does come with its own charger. It comes with its little plastic casing, like so. It comes with a couple of instructions, you know, a little manual. That's the box. One thing it didn't come with, which I was surprised, is that it comes with the instruction manual and a charger, but no headphones. Most phones come with headphones, but my one didn't come with headphones. You know, there's no big deal because I don't listen to the radio. I don't really listen to a lot of music on mobile phones. No, it's very rarely I even watch a video because I know watching videos run your power down on your phone. You know, when you're talking on the phone, it runs power down. But, you know, I'm surprised it didn't come with headphones, to be honest, you know, when most phones do. And the box is kind of small. So, you know, you can store your box away if you ain't got a lot of space. You know, it's better to have a smaller box than one of those big chunky boxes. But yeah, all in all, good little phone. 42 quid. Actually, £41.99, and 3 people helped buy it. Bev, Jackie, and James. So thank you, guys. You will see me using it. Well, you might not see me using it too much out on the field, because I'll be trying to hide it away from me when I'm doing videos. Because I don't want you to see me using this. Because I would be using this if I could see the damn camera. You know, the screen if I could see it. But on this, you can't see it on, you know, in the sunlight. It just whacks away, you know, the brightness. You know, you can't see nothing on the phone, not even the clock. So that's why I needed a decent enough phone. So instead of taking the watch out with me, I can just take my normal, well, this phone, leave my contract phone at home so I won't lose it or break it and destroy the damn thing, and use this one. If I break this one, it's only £42. So if you break that one, that's like £250, £275 to replace. Now, I'd rather replace this than the contract. Now, it's using gift-gaff at the moment, but I will probably take the SIM card out of my contract tablet and just swap over the SIM cards. Put the gift-gaff on that one and put the EE in this one. So in that way, I've got EE on there and EE on there, because this does take a SIM card. And people may think, oh, he's bullshitting, he don't take bloody SIM cards. Well, I'm going to prove to you it does take a SIM card, because I'm going to open it up, take the battery out, and that is where your SIM card goes, in there. And your memory card goes on the side there, right there. So, you know, to actually get this to communicate with your phone, you need a SIM card in here, because you've got to pair the camera to either your phone or your watch. And as I say, it's not worth me taking the watch out, you know, when we've got this hot weather, because I'm not going to see the video on that watch. You know, I'm going to see the video on the mobile without no problem. But, you know, I think I've done a little review on this. You know, I did do a little review. Good camera. You know, the image quality is pretty good. The audio is pretty good. But the only downside is the phone. You can't see the video in broad daylight. That's why I needed a second device, because I didn't want to take that one out and break that. You know, getting a cheap mobile, so I could use that and this together by pairing it and videoing. It's an ideal kind of like little thing. So thank you again, guys, for your help, and I do appreciate it. So that's it. I'm going to go and chill out and watch a bit of TV. I wish I bought some ice cream. I could do with some ice cream. I could say I ain't got no money for ice cream. Oh, come on, Steve, you've just been, you know, given money. Yeah, but the money I've been donated is for, you know, this, the, you know, buying more devices, you know, keeping my channel up and running, doing more videos, you know, trying to entertain you guys a little bit more, you know, getting that and doing some more videos, uploading for you to watch. Get it? Getting you to watch, getting you to watch. Yeah, okay. But no, seriously, if that watch worked perfectly, and I could see everything on that watch, including when the sun's beaming down, I want that to get the phone. You guys wouldn't have probably had to donate, but you know, you probably would have still donated if I didn't buy the phone or not, because you're good guys. And I said to Bev, like, you know, you guys don't need to donate. You only donate because you want to. It's the kindness of your heart, generosity. You know, your friends, you like watching what I do. You like watching my videos. Although sometimes I talk a load of crap. And I never know when to shut the hell up sometimes. You know, you don't have to listen to me. You can sit there and chat as much as you like on a side chat. I know there's other streamers out there where you can go and talk. But, you know, I'm just happy to, like, try and share you some of my evidence, you know, some of my videos, you know, try to entertain you in some way. And, you know, what you're doing is giving something back in return, because what I'm doing, like 6 years, giving, and some of you guys have decided to give back by making donations. And donations is a gift, it's not an income, because the donations will be used to buy other equipment. You know, like my website needs to be sorted out in a couple of weeks' time. So the funding which you're giving me will help to pay for my website for another year. You know, I don't know any of you guys go to my website, SWGhosts-UK.co.uk, but it's there. You know, I haven't updated it for a while, to be honest. You can have a com on there, but that's even more shit. So I've kind of like decided, no, I'm not going to have the com. I just use the normal co.uk. So that's the website. But I've got to pay the host. I've paid the domain name. It's the hosting fee I've got to pay in the next week or two. But that's only like about 30 quid, I think. 30, 35 quid for the year. You know, I did pay the hosting fee. Not the hosting fee, the domain name fee out of my own pocket, which was like £12. But the hosting fee needs to be sorted out, and like, you know, I can use that out of the donations you gave me, because it's still part of my channel, you know. Anything, you know, to do with this channel, you know, my website is part of this channel, you know, because I had to try and upload videos on it when I get time or when I remember. And over the last few months, I've not been able to remember to do it because of all the stress and the bullshit that's been going on. But when I do try to remember, I try and upload the videos on it. But you know, you'll see the videos on it before I get them up on my website anyway. So you know, there's no real worry about it. Just that my website does have other information. You know, it gives you information about orbs, how to move spirits, tells you a bit about ghost boxes, ghost hunting equipment, ghost box hacks. It's got some of my SoundCloud EVPs, some of my investigations and stuff like that on there, you know. There is a donation button on there as well, I think. Yeah. But I don't really get any donations through the website. I think the last video I uploaded was November last year. So I do need to start updating that at some time. I'm not going to like put everything in from like since November. I'll start updating it from probably like next week, just putting the videos up on what I do on here. You know, just link them together. No, but there's some good information on about like what shadow people, orb color meaning. I did have a live IP cam set up on it one time, but my IP kept dropping through, you know, because of my wireless network wouldn't work properly. There's information about ghosts, cemeteries off visited, EVP sounds, SoundCloud EVPs, K2 modification kits that I used to do, ghost box hacks, general ghost information. You know, it's got a fair bit of stuff on there still. And that website has been up there for a bloody long time. If you go back, it's been up since 2012, September 2012, when I actually started that website. So it's been 6 years. I think that's roughly when Dad died. Yeah, it says September 12th. That's wrong, because my dad didn't die Oh no, yeah, that's right. He died 2011. So yeah, I actually put that website up a year after my dad died. Anyway, there's my little review, or large review, medium review, or whatever, regarding the DOOGEE x53 mobile phone. I'm giving it a score 8 out of 10 because I think there's a few little minor issues that could be resolved on it. You know, that kind of like overheating when it's charging up and you can feel it getting warm in your pocket when you're walking around. A little bit about, you know, the actual display that can probably be sorted out. But apart from that, that's all what's wrong with it, to be honest with you. Good little phone, £42. I did post a link if you're interested in looking at it. No, you might even want to get one yourself as a backup. But yeah, cheers watching, guys. I'm going to shoot off, sitting back and relax and watch some TV, chill out for the rest of the night, and I might be on tomorrow night, Sunday. If I'm not on Sunday, it's probably because I've been out all day videoing, and if I do go out tomorrow, which I hope to do, because I haven't been out all week apart from doing a little bit of shopping, I do hope to go out and do some more video and upload it tomorrow night. So I might not be on tomorrow night. Depends on how I'm feeling after I've come home and I've uploaded the video files. So we'll see how it goes. If I'm not on tomorrow night, I'll probably be on Monday night. So cheers, good night everyone, take it easy. Thanks to you guys again. I'm not usually one who says love you all, but love you all. Cheers for your